my work is the readying of me heart, which is the soothing of me heart.
Hi, Carlin.
Hello.
You like the counter?
Almost ready.
Would you like the counter?
Oh yeah, looks good. Looks good. Can you hear me? Check, check.
Yep. Check, check. You hear me? Oh, lost you.
1 second. I have to get off
Oh, okay.
for a moment.
Okay, I'm going down with the official counter. Quiet on the set. Have a great show.
Jump off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome. You're tuned into Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News, CNBC News, and NBC Sports Radio Station, AM 1050, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, Audible, Amazon, T-Live, Rumble, Podchaser, Streaker, Speaker, and more. This is a show about hope and happiness, so we're not talking about anything else that anybody else is talking about because it's usually bad news. If it bleeds, it leads. Instead, I want you to focus on your own reality show and how happy you can be in life, because life does not suck, and you can tell that I bring topics, guests, and special series. To that end, I'm on every weekday morning, but Friday, you know that we're going to launch our weekend in the most musical, fabulous, fun way with the Hollywood Rebel Report with myself and
Ricky Rebel.
whoop, whoop.
Hey, everyone.
You know who he is. He's a Billboard Top 40 recording artist that's seen on tour with Britney Spears. He's been a Grammy member since 2017, part of the voting member for the Recording Academy. He's discovered by Michael Jackson, signed to his label on Sony, and later signed to Madonna's record label, Maverick Records. And the music, always. Lots of discography. I don't know if I'm saying that. Discography. And he just came out with a fabulous album named Veronica. And we've been, by popular demand, playing his fabulous music video, Don't Give Up on Me. Please welcome back to my studio, Ricky Rebel.
Thank you so
Hi,
much for having
darling.
me. Hi,
Of
darling.
course.
I wanted to say I'm really excited to announce that Veronica is up for Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal for your consideration, for your Grammy consideration. So all voting members, any
That's
voting
so
members out there, please keep
exciting.
Veronica in your possibility of choices for those for those
Categories.
categories.
That's, you did not tell me. And I know
I didn't tell you?
No. So but I tell you not to tell me stuff
Right.
until we get on the show. So you followed instructions.
I did.
I'm so excited for you because we were just talking about, we pulled up the stuff last week,
Right.
right? About other people.
Let
So,
me see the picture.
so
I think it's okay to
amazing.
show
Yes, of course.
the album title. It's covered up a lot. So I'll
You
present
know
it
what?
to you.
At this point, we got a heart. You got a heart, I should say. Oh, hello, Inoxent Ahmad. We love you too. There
There it
we go.
It's covered, isn't it?
I love you.
I love you too.
Cute. For your Grammy consideration, Ricky Rebel, Veronica, Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album. So now people who are voting members vote to see if it makes into the top
Yeah.
nominations at the Grammys. Is that how it works?
Yeah, there are like different phases. There's first phase and then second phase voting cycles. There are 2 before the actual
That's
yeah.
so amazing. Now, this is not easy to even get to this point, right?
No, you have to submit your work, and you have to jump through a lot of different hoops in the sense that, yeah, you have to dot your I's, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure all of the information to your record is true, and all of the people you can validate were the people who were working on your record, and their credits and your credits and your bio and your social media and your all of your
And it
music
has to be
catalog,
good.
and then the actual record itself has to
be good.
be good. Yeah, there's like a criteria for all of that they listen for.
Oh,
And
I'm
so
so
it
proud.
made it, and so yeah, I was really excited that they did that. I was like, yay, it made it through, because I produced and recorded and produced and wrote about like 80% of this record, 90% of this record, or probably about 80%. I worked with some really great people on a few tracks. Like my biggest collaborators, like Wayne Folks, my best friend for like 20 plus years. And then I also worked with another person named Christopher Coiro on a few of the very notable tracks, like Fantasy Control and a few titles I can't say on air.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, this was my sex positive record. So yeah, that's what this is, and I was really excited that it made it through. And there were several reasons why I was a little nervous that it wouldn't, just because of that. First of all, number one, I was very honest and explicit with my fantasies, with my reality of my life. I mean,
Right.
This is a very honest record.
Vulnerable is the word, I think.
You think so? I mean, yeah, it is vulnerable, and it's vulnerable. It's a very vulnerable record. I'm being very explicit with with what I like in the bedroom and sometimes. I mean, can we talk about that? Yeah, I dress up like Veronica. I mean, hey, let's have a conversation. It's reality. This is a part of my life and something I wanted to talk about and not be ashamed of. And gosh, and I hear like today is National Coming Out Day. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
In Los Angeles, they're doing a ceremony in Silver Lake today to commemorate that, like with the state. And I'm actually got invited. I'm going to go. One of my friends is performing, Tori K. I think in a way, this is like me coming out again. I've come out in several different ways in my life. I came out of the closet for being bisexual. Here we go. And then, and I wrote this anthem. I wrote an anthem called "Boys and Sometimes Girls," and it became a Billboard Top 40 record. So I realized that being honest about things is the best way to go for an artist. It's like you can't lose that way, because you're just literally telling the truth.
Yes.
The best records have always been that way.
Yeah. You're getting some more love.
Oh, thank
Anthony, AJ.
you. We love you.
Yeah, love you.
He's been with me from the very beginning. One of my biggest supporters of all time. He came to one of my shows. I was on tour with a band called Blood on the Dance Floor, and he came to one of my shows. And from then on, he was just one of the big. Well, he probably is. Yeah, he is the biggest fan.
He wins the
supporter.
Biggest fan supporter. He's co-captain
next to my mom.
Okay. Well, I'm in the top there somewhere.
You're in the top.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I'm at the top.
he's
Yeah.
like devoted his like social media, posted everything I do,
Wow.
and he's been on
Okay,
this
he
journey
beats
with
me
me.
then. Ricky's
Yeah,
only
I mean, he's just been on the journey with me for a long time, and
Aw, that's so great. I love your fan base. They're
through the
so
ups and downs,
loving. They're
through the ups and
so
downs.
loving. Love it, love it, love it. And if you've just tuned in, you're wondering what's going on in studio today. This is Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show on KCAA, NBC News Radio, AM 1050, FM 106.5, streaming everywhere. And home to the Asian Oprah, the station that leaves no listener behind. #1 talk in the IE. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And
my
we
hometown.
are on Friday, and Friday's a fun day because it's time for the Hollywood Rebel Report with myself and
Ricky Rebel.
we're going to start with breakfast, even though we've already gone through the show. But I do want to come back to the national coming out. I think it's a great topic. And we are going to talk about our live reporting at Comicon. But, I like to start the show in the most positive way because there's so much crap going on and it's real. But, good stuff is real too. So I want to balance out all that bad news. Top of the bun is what are you grateful for that's outside of yourself? Bottom of the bun, because I like it on the bottom, is what do I like inside of myself, which is appreciation. So I'm grateful that Ricky has been for consideration on the Grammy Album of the Year and 2 categories, right?
Yep.
What's the other one?
It is Best Pop Vocal and Album of the Year categories.
So I'm super grateful that that's happening. I am super grateful that I get to go to Catalina Island to reporting live and do some coverage of the Catalina Jazz Festival, one of my favorite genres.
Oh, Catalina.
Yeah. And I'm grateful that Ricky's my co-host on Fridays. It's very fun. I love him. We met through trauma, bonded through trauma, and it's one of those milestones for the show that he's here with me. And we have Edith B. Kiss. I like that. And yay, congratulations. Cool. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Edith B. Kiss. What a cool name.
Yeah. And what are you grateful for, Ricky?
I'm grateful for my clothes. Look at this blazer.
Beautiful.
Stop.
That color is so good on you. You had the color on at Comicon.
Yeah, the same color. That's why I wore it. I'm like the same kind of blue. And then
we match. I'm not wearing blue, but we do
Dior. Match. Yeah, Christian
I
Dior,
figured you would like this.
Dior.
Oh, you have Dior? What the fork, man? We never talk about what we're wearing, and we've matched 100% every forking show.
It's so crazy.
How does that happen?
We're so in sync with fashion for sure.
I love it. It's #Naxcidental, not accidental.
Naxcidental. I'm grateful for my partner. Grateful for our home. I'm grateful for my cats. I'm grateful for the Grammy for Your Consideration nominations. I'm grateful for my friends, the ones who are sticking with me through everything. Grateful for my therapist, who I'm going to see after this. I'm grateful for you. You've helped me. Yeah, you've helped me a lot to look at life in a very specific way, and it's a talent. It's a muscle, like you talk about. You got to work it out. It's not natural to be kind to yourself or to be kind to the world that you're looking at. It's natural to judge. It's natural to tear apart and analyze. Oh my God, that's what I'm guilty of. Analyze, think.
Yeah.
As opposed to just doing. So yeah, I'm grateful for those people in my life who helped me to get out of myself, out of the thinking, and more into the, I guess, being.
Exactly. beautiful. I've had front row seats to that shift, and I just love it because you are owning the beauty that you are, and I love that. There's nothing better than that, and I appreciate that. I think, therefore, I am screwed. I love the way that I play with words, and that I am very real. And that's one of the reasons why the show's been on for 649 consecutive weeks and 1,245 podcast shows. And I just keep, they said I wouldn't last because it's too positive. And I said, okay, whatever. And I appreciate that I follow not that critical voice now. I follow the loving voice. I follow the balance-centered me, who is kind to myself. And as you said, Ricky, you can't be kind to other people until you're kind to yourself. Because then if you're kind to others, it's manipulation. But if you're kind to yourself first, then you're like, we are all love. That's who we are at the core of who we are. We're not supposed to tear down. We're not supposed to kill. I had veterans on Monday's show or Tuesday's show. And, it's not natural to go out and kill people, enemies or not. We're not built that way. And the trauma that veterans come back with, we don't do a really good job on helping them with that. So, love yourself 88% of the time. Here we go. Being and feeling where human beings, not human doing. Thank you, Edith. I say,
good point.
Do this, do that, do this. You end up in do.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
I love how fun we have together at this Comicon event. We had a really great time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, let's finish breakfast and then we can
breakfast.
go to Comicon.
I'm grateful for my PR agent who helped get us in. She was the one who worked all of that out for us to get invited in, and we were guests. And I always love the VIP treatment, getting, you know what I mean? I love that.
Oh, totally.
I'm very appreciative of that. I don't do the whole, just show up just to show up. Like I do appreciate that when I do get the VIP treatment, I'm grateful for that. Yes. I love that. More of that, please, in my life, which I'm attracting.
Yes.
So, you want to talk about what the bottom of the bun?
Well, let's finish off breakfast. Thank you for joining us for breakfast. You all just took a bite of our gratitude sandwich, top of the bun. Gratitudes. We want you to wake up with that. At the end of the day, we do appreciation because it's a model for you. Before you go to bed, please do not do this. This is MS, meaningless scrolling. You can lose an hour and a half of your time that you don't get back, just like reacting to stuff. And most of it's negative. So before you go to bed, react to yourself. What are you good? What did you finish? Instead of thinking about who done you wrong. So that's what we want you to do. Thanks for joining us for breakfast. Do this for 28 consecutive days. I promise you, you will sandwich your day in the most positive way. Thanks for... And now for the topics that we are already talking about for the day, and see if we can finish a topic. Although it was so fun to have no topics.
It really was. I love the freedom.
Yeah, I think the only thing is I have to put a topic to distinguish one week from the other. So we'll figure out what that. But today we are definitely hitting Comicon. Why don't you take it away?
Well, the Comicon is let's see, it is your Comicon 2024. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. Let me show you the website. Let me share the screen here so we can all take a look at it. I really want to share actually our social media.
Yeah, I was going to do that too. I actually
do you have it up?
Ready.
Do you have yours
I
up?
do. I have it. So
okay,
I didn't know if you had yours, but it's pretty fun. We had such a blast. And Ricky was talking about the VIP. So this is good because I'm gonna show you sort of the scene that was there. Okay, let's
It
see.
was lots of great costumes, lots of people dressed up as their favorite Marvel heroes, people in movies like Lord of the Rings. Um,
Reporting live from the LA Convention Center, my first Comicon. You know me as the Asian Oprah. You know that I love to cover events that are about good things, and this is a creative venue for sure. I'm here with my fabulous co-host, Ricky Rebel from the Hollywood Rebel Report. It's all about balance, peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Now go and have the best Comic-Con ever.
so good. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, you got that footage.
I did.
That's Nugget.
Look at us live here.
Ah!
Identity.
Dancing with Pikachu.
And he's got music playing from inside his body.
And we're wearing, of course, our kimonos. And while mine's a kimono, what is yours called?
It's a Chinese something. All right.
Fun.
Stop this.
Let me present
Let's see
content
yours.
I took.
We're doing show and tell. There we go.
Here we go. Comic-Con. So
Look at how
fun.
gorgeous that is.
Thank you.
You got the pose thing down. Like I have to learn from you because your
Yeah,
thing is
I've had to work at that.
world.
I've had to work at it. You
Yeah.
know, as a dancer, I I definitely have control over my body in a lot of ways, but definitely posing is interesting. Modeling is different than dancing, and it has a lot to do with for me what like the style of how what looks good in photographs. What looks good for me, I've discovered is when I'm moving. So if I'm moving before the shot, then it becomes an organic shot. If I'm just still, I look too stiff. So I have to kind of move into it, and then they can take the shot, and it's like an organic thing.
Right.
Modeling is also about creating shapes, not just like being small, like really creating shapes with your body and really finding angles and finding the light, pointing your forehead to the light as opposed to away from the light.
Right.
And you could feel the light when you're doing that. But definitely glasses help because I love wearing glasses on the red carpet and also in day-to-day life. It's a real, not only a fashion statement, but it's also a way for me to not be worried about my eyes, like keeping them open, for instance, keeping them open for the photo, or if I'm nervous about something, everything is in my eyes. You can, and people can read me like a book. Everything about me, I'm just like so vulnerable in my eyes. So I like to just pop.
Right.
And let my, just have a good time.
It looks great. You looked great. I love the
Thank
color
you.
combo. Check out the shoes.
Oh, those shoes.
Little
Elementary school.
Just to give you some setup on the scenario. So this is like this giant foyer, right? And there's escalators. There's another level. And so this is where
the entrance.
We were recognized. I had someone asked to, sign a book. Ricky was recognized. So it was cool. We had photographers asking us for pictures. We were, interviewing people. So that's this giant area. So that was really fun. And I have to give myself credit. Mr. Co-host was ready to leave. And it took me a while to get there because I had other speaking things. So I got there after him, and he'd already done the whole thing. Yeah, and he was ready to go, and I'm like,
I was waiting because you went to the wrong entrance of
the thing. It was just bad. So he was ready to go, and I felt bad, right? Because I wanted, his PR fabulousness got me in as well, but I didn't do it on purpose. It was just one of those things. And
it's a complete human thing. Like, how would you know?
He was tired. He was ready to go. And I said, have you, I got some shots and do people know who you are? Yeah. I'm like, hold on. So at that point, you have to give me a little bit of kudos.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
able to. We had like all those that I just did.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the rest.
Was after he wanted to leave. So
yeah, that content is from after.
it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Anthony's asking, did you see Dragon Ball Z cosplays? I have no idea what that is.
I did see Dragon Ball Z cosplay.
So
let me show you more here.
Yes, please.
Everything was there, man. And look at us just showing off.
There's the clip I was hoping that you got that. Oh,
the slow-mo.
God. That is phenomenal. Did you tag me on that? Because that didn't.
Yeah, I tagged you on the whole.
Did you? Oh, okay. I only saw the first one. I was.
Oh, you didn't like scroll?
Yeah, I did not scroll. I should know better.
You gotta scroll, girl. So this is Back to the Future. They had a really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, moment here.
I actually met the girlfriend of Michael Fox. Can't remember her name. But yeah,
this is us doing
Tai Chi
with Teletubbies. Tai Chi with Teletubbies.
With the Teletubbies. This is a moving meditation that I teach called Balanced Tai Chi Gong. Promotes inner peace one breath at a time. I love the fact that I did this in line at the X Factor. I've done it. Like I used to teach on the beach. When the book went #1, I had to stop teaching. So.
How did you do on the X Factor, by the way? Your audition.
We're not going to talk about it. I know.
Same.
Yeah, you too. Okay. All right.
We're not.
Let's
just scroll.
Let's just scroll.
You love this look. Yeah, you love him, right?
Now, what's this character again?
Maybe Anthony can help us. He was a very specific character.
Yeah, he was.
I
felt bad because I didn't name him in my post because I have no clue who that is.
We interviewed him though, right?
Yes, we did. Yes,
cool.
we did. Yeah, it's stuck in my phone somewhere.
And there we are with our Spider-Man.
That was so fun. I mean, hey, it's not every day you are with a shiitake load of Spider-Man.
Yeah, and some of them are pretty cute, like the one on the left.
Yeah, he did. Thank you. I think it is fascinating too. and it wouldn't be there if Mr. had left.
That's true. I was ready to go. I was like, my feet were hurting.
We interviewed them. I'm going to put that on.
They're pretty cool.
They're very cool. Family affair. And then I did put them on already. Oh, I didn't see this. This is beautiful.
Thank you. This is a Japanese. Yeah, they were like, oh my God. It was a touring, a Japanese travel touring company. They help people like do like to tour Japan. So like, would you mind taking a picture? I was like, oh, I'd love to. You know, me and Japanese culture. And then this little Wolverine.
That's so funny.
He was pretty aggressive with me.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, he's got something to your neck there.
Yeah, that's his little
Is that
claws.
His
Those are his claws.
I'm glad I didn't see him.
He was fun though.
Anthony didn't recognize that character. Okay.
Oh, you didn't recognize him?
No.
And then this was a pretty big red carpet I did for speaking of like comic books and anime. This is My Hero Academia. You're Next. This film, I gotta tell you, I was in the theater. People were going insane for the characters. Every time a new character would come out,
wow.
The whole movie theater would erupt in like crazy like applause and screaming.
Yeah.
So it just shows you like how much people really love these characters. Anime and fantasy. And I got these little goodies.
So cool.
So cute. Did a little like fashion thing.
I gotta do that move. that you just did there? I gotta
Yeah,
learn.
yeah. I'll teach you how to do that one with your
Okay,
cape.
yeah, please.
And then this is April Diamond. We should have her on the show one day. She's a
Yeah,
beautiful singer,
sure.
Grammy voter. She connected me with somebody who's helping me get the word out for my album, Veronica, who's up for consideration for 2 Grammy Awards, Best Pop Vocal and Album of the Year. And she knows a friend who is helping me with all of that.
Fantastic.
And look at this these little characters.
I was gonna say he kind of looks like you.
Right?
I mean,
there I am with him.
no, seriously. You could that's your doppelganger. Wow, they're seriously.
I'm so excited to watch this film.
Yeah.
And honestly, the film, it made me tear up at the end. At first, I wanted to go. Just like with us. I was like,
yeah.
I'm ready to go now. I've been here for
that is so cool.
I've been here for 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like, I want to go. And then like in the middle of the movie, I was like, I want to go. And and I was so upset. They're interviewing me. I don't know anything about the characters. I'm like, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm new to this. I said a virgin to this particular series. So they're asking me very specific questions about the characters and this, that. They're like, you have to watch it. It's such a good series. It's such a good movie and everything. I'm like, okay. So I was sitting through it and like, oh brother. Because it's a cartoon, you know. It's
yeah. No, I hear you.
I'm like, oh brother, but then people are really into it, and then once I let myself get into the story and put away my judgment, I was like, I've started to tear up for the character at the end, you know, and it's like a really beautiful story and cool characters. It reminded me a lot of X-Men. For sure.
Yeah. So let's see. We got some Cashew Gallery chatter going on. Subscribe to Crunchyroll, thousands of anime to watch. Okay. Edith likes your glasses.
Thank you.
And we're getting a good morning from Jake.
Hey, Drake.
Sorry, Drake. Drake the Dragon.
I was thinking that.
Okay. Yeah,
that one I could definitely go with as my first introduction to anime, My Hero Academia. I will start with that because I did enjoy the characters. So I'm a late bloomer to a lot of things in life. So
trust me, I didn't have a radio until I was 18.
Talk about late.
I didn't go to a movie until I was 21 because I grew up super duper, angry God, needs anger management classes, fundamental evangelical Baptist, and
the kind of thing where you're sinning if you're breathing because you're hurting the microbes in the air kind of thing.
It was just really a tough. It made me turn off to the people would drop the G-bomb and I'd be like, but I'm so grateful that I went all the way back around. I went God shopping and all that, and I found one call my UPS man, my universal power source. He delivers every morning when I meditate.
You came all the way back around, right?
Yeah, and it's not the same. Somebody said you can have a designer God, and I like designer, so that was and mine just is the most loving. And even when I screw up, he's like, "Oh, honey, that's so cute." Anyways, we need to take a break because we want to thank the sponsors. We have to pause for news, traffic, and weather here on KCAA, the station that leaves no listener behind. AM 1050, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course, my YouTube TV channel. Don't go away. We will be right back for the Hollywood Rebel Report for myself and
Ricky Rebel.
Be back in 2 and 2. Nope, not Chuck Woolery, but peace in and peace out. Don't go away. Are you living in fear? Have technology and culture hijacked our minds and lives? Yes, fear is a natural biological response with plenty of evolutionary benefits. But has it gone too far? Find the answer to that question in the riveting book by Dr. Patrick Lockwood, The Fear Problem, available at Amazon and Mascot Books. So get your copy today.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Keep balance with Dr. Marissa. Very special Friday series called The Hollywood Rebel Report with myself and
Ricky Rebel, hey.
And the topic of today is we're reporting on Comicon. You've been seeing some live action shots of our very much fun there. I'm going to just show a couple more real quick clips because Ricky's in them and he's like super funny and fun. This is a great one where we are actually dancing with the real Teletubbies.
Oh, wow. The real ones. I remember. Can you blow it up? Play it?
Teletubbies, say hello. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Ho. Teletubbies, Teletubbies.
Isn't that cute? Let's see.
So-
I think that.
Hi! Oh, look! Hi!
Remember
I
them?
have an interview
Yep.
with you.
There's the outside.
You know me as the Asian Oprah reporting
That's Storm.
live at the LA Convention Center, my first Comicon. And courtesy of my fabulous Friday co-host, Ricky Rebel, with the Hollywood Rebel Report. And we saw this beautiful display of creativity.
All right, my name is Jordan. My character's name is Storm.
There's that big guy.
There he is.
My secret buddy, Isaac Singleton
Junior.
Junior.
Isaac C. Singleton Jr.
Wow, look at that voice.
And you know his voice from
All types of things, from video games, the cartoons, the voiceovers.
He's way bigger than I thought.
Transformers 1 right now, so yeah.
Wow,
that's so
Transformer.
Yes.
Dr. Marissa, you know me as the Asian Oprah reporting live here at LA Convention Center, Comicon, my first, maybe my last one. And this is Papa, sons, friends. So what's the one word Canada-san? 你们名字 Forward. Pushing hands, beautiful. And back. Good. And forward, you're opening the door to the consciousness of love.
Spider.
Hi!
Isn't that great? You know,
So cool.
Isaac, the guy that I actually wanted you to meet him, but it didn't work out timing wise. It turns out he's not just the voice of Transformer. Did you know he was in the Pirates of the Caribbean, Anger Management, Planet of the Apes, Transformers: Fall of the Cybertron? I mean, this guy's
Wow.
yeah.
Was he there just as a VIP?
Yeah, he was
or was
there.
He to speak?
He
Was he on
was
the panel?
I think he was going to do a panel. I think
Got it.
that's what the thing was there. But
I love
but isn't
that.
that cool?
So cool. He's got a great voice. Dang.
He's got a great voice. Yeah,
He's got a lot of bass.
well, I'll invite him,
Cool.
and maybe we'll have him on this show
That'd be fun.
or my Tuesday Talents. But it's
I
up
want
to you.
him and I on the show, and I also really want to meet Neil Donald Walsh. Remember?
Oh yes,
Neil.
Let me put that into action. Thanks
Please,
for
please,
reminding
please.
me. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So did we finish Comicon?
I think we did.
So
Yeah.
we
Do we
finished
want to talk about
Comic-Con.
like maybe the panels or
Well,
Comic-Con?
I didn't go to the panels, but I did want to go back and those, because we have new eyeballs in the studio, and just to make sure that y'all know, and people like Drake the Dragon, who came in, who says he's more like a furry dragon art these days. So did you know that Ricky is up for 2 considerations for Grammy? One is album of the year, pop album of the year, and
album of the year and best pop vocal.
best pop vocal. I keep forgetting that one. So I wanted to make sure that that was like that. Please get
Hammered
the word
in.
out.
Yeah.
So get the word out. I mean,
yeah. For
that
voting
is
members.
the best way to do this. I'm gonna put it. I'm so bad. I have an email list that I have people actually contact me and go, "Did I fall off your email list because I haven't got one from you?" I mean, who does that? So I'm going to put one out and have that go out and see if anybody's a part of the thing, because I want to support my co-hosts. And
you're amazing. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Of course, it's the least I can do. And thank you to your man, your love of how many years now you've been together?
12, going
12
on 12
years
in November.
Patrick Lockwood, Dr. Patrick Lockwood is the sponsor of the series. And I just want to make sure you go and watch. He's got a YouTube channel as well. And that book that we popped up there and did the commercial about. Please do go get The Fear Problem. And I didn't know until last week, or actually maybe it was when we saw each other, that he wrote that book for Ricky.
Well, I think he, dedicated it to me. Perhaps. Maybe he did. No, I don't think he. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said he wrote that because you were getting sidetracked.
Yeah. That's.
Technology,
I mean, I was like,
culture,
I was the.
hijacked.
Yeah, I was the inspiration. I was his muse.
I think that's hilarious because we all know that Ricky wrote "Don't Give Up on Me" for Patrick. So isn't that like, I just full circle and funny and sweet and loving and wonderful?
Yeah. It's
when you told me that, I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
We went through like any couple. Everybody has their ups and downs, and we've been through everything. That was like a hard time for both of us, but it was like the height of my, honestly, I'm gonna say this is like not to be like weird or like I'm not bragging or tooting horns or anything, but it's like the height of like my fame, kind of. It was like at that point I never experienced that much attention, or I don't know,
negative and positive.
Yeah. It was like the height of that, like, notoriety, exactly. Like everywhere I went, like when it came to, if I went to a rally or if I was at an event, everybody wanted a picture, everybody wanted to, celebrated that. And I was really trying to, I don't want to mention the P word, but I was trying to mend the two worlds together and kind of be like, look at me because I'm this, but you guys are this, but we have stuff in common too. So I was trying to bridge, and I was trying to tell this side, like, hey, this side, there's some really fun people over here and they really love us. Like they don't care about that. I was trying to do that kind of thing. And it kind of turned into not that. It turned into what it turned into, like a hurricane of feelings and drama. And also, but at the end of the day, what I've realized is that yes, it is important to tell the truth, but it's also important to realize what is important with your life. Is that balance? Balance. Yeah. Like I want to keep my relationship, and this person doesn't like it when I talk about that. Or it's about compromising. It's like with your partner and with human beings in general, with all of us. It's like we have to do what we can to not. I don't want to feel like I'm compromising myself, because I never did that. But what I'm saying is like I had to learn how to be loving to people. This is what they need, and it's made my life a lot better. Not talking
Yeah.
about those things. It's
Yeah.
been amazing. Doors
Yeah.
are opening. That's all I care about is like life is much better. When you're in
Yeah.
conflict and you're focusing on the negative, that's what we talk about. That's why we do this show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the keyword is 100% focused on what is wrong with
I'm
human
trying to think
beings.
of which P word it is, because my P word that I don't have in my vocabulary is patience. Like it's not even there. When people thank me for being patient, I look over my shoulder to see who they're talking to, because that's just not me. But I know you're not talking about that P word. What's
No,
the second letter?
politics.
Oh, that word. Oh, yeah. We don't do that either.
Yeah,
And it's funny because
I've learned
I
to not
did once
as much.
myself, and I lost 35,000 listeners because they were of the other. And what's ironic is that we are
That's kind
an
of a lot.
example
That's kind
of why we can, even though we're diametrically
I'm
opposed,
sorry to laugh, by the way. I
we
know that's
love each other. That transcends, because we're not our diagnosis. We're not our political party. We're not our religion. Those are all BS. They're belief systems that we hold. And, I think the most beautiful thing is to give people the right to choose what they want to believe without condemning or judging or criticizing the other side. Honestly, if we can do that, we will get to world peace. We will get to United States. But we're poster children, and I'm really grateful. I mean, before myself, I would have not wanted you as a co-host. And in fact, when I first did a little research after I had invited you to be my co-host, I'm like, what have I done?
I remember you told me.
And then it was like, you know what? I am so wanting us to go back to the way it used to be when we could agree to disagree and not call people names. And I thought this is the perfect opportunity to do that and live that and invite and embrace and love. And I loved you the moment we met.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even in person. Like, it was just, we felt the love.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great model to follow, where I didn't know anything about you, really, right? I didn't know your BS. I only knew that we shared an energy. I loved you. And then when I found out, and you respect me, I respect you. Therefore, we don't talk about certain things. I just swipe when I see that picture or whatever it is. And he respects me, knows that when he says a bad word or shows something a little too much, that I get in trouble at the station, because it's an FCC, NBC News Radio. So I love that you do that for me. And hopefully, I'm going to put the moose on the table. I've never talked to you about this. Okay. I know that you're getting criticism for being here with me. I know that. And I love it that you take it in stride, and this is your choice, because you know that being here with me has value to you, and you've been very open about that. And I love that. And so I appreciate that you are going out on a little bit of a limb to do this. And I love that. And I'm going out on a little bit of a limb to have you. And I've gotten it on my end too. Like, what? And it's like, you know what? Talk to the hand. We are the poster children to show that both sides can come together and love each other and disagree, but we don't disagree because we just don't go there. And we're okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's not important. What is important, Patrick taught me, and the world has taught me, is our relationships in our immediate area and our immediate world, right? Our community, our friends, our family, our coworkers, It's not the outside world that we cannot control. All these big things that are happening, war, etc., and all of the issues. These are issues that are out of our control for the most part. The only thing we can do is vote and then call it a day and live our lives and be with each
Exactly.
other and love each other. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. And it's especially the people who are close to us. Moose drop. Boom, 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 boom. And so that's what we're doing with this show, is really helping people. I feel like we're doing it's big work that you're doing.
It is big work.
It's big work.
We're putting ourselves out there in a way that, invites a lot of but it's all good. And we have such a smart cashew gallery this morning. I love this. Anthony says, never judge a person based on one out of context paragraph and read the whole book instead. Beautifully said.
Wow.
And then eat it. Collaboration, not competition. Teamwork makes the dreams work. Wow. We have some serious, love it. Love it. You guys are great.
You.
Oh, thank you, Edith. What I feel it.
We're feeling the love, and we're feeling
love.
love. You guys
all
are
the
getting
way
that
around.
message.
Ooh, I just got chills. I got love bumps.
Good.
I shouldn't say that. Anyways,
Don't you love the chills? I love the chills.
I do love.
I get it in music. I get it in music sometimes. Certain voices. I'm like, whoa. Like,
you're in the zone. Like my big brother, Michael Bernard Beckwith, when he is there, like his hands will vibrate so hot, he has to put them in ice. Now mine are vibrating right now. Are yours vibrating? I bet they are.
Oh, they are now.
You see?
They're vibrating.
Yeah. You just got it like
What
over
is that?
the airwaves. Isn't that crazy? That's flow. You're connected to the energy, the creative energy of the universe right now.
Yeah.
And that is love. That is pure, unadulterated love.
I love it.
Isn't it great? If you
you guys, I swear onto the Lord. Like I feel that. I feel this thing right now.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I'm gonna take the breath in and release and just sit there for a second in this pure energy of love. And from this point, like set the intention. What do you want more of in your life? More joy, more prosperity, more love, more peace. What is it that you want? Claim and intend and manifest for yourself what you want more of. Just one word. You're only allowed one. What do you want more today? I want more laughter. That's what I'm going to claim for today.
I don't want to tell you because I'm embarrassed.
Okay. You can say orgasm.
I want more power. I want more power.
There's nothing wrong with power. Power is a good thing.
Power's good.
Be power.
I know. I got nervous to tell you. I was like,
no, don't be nervous. People,
look at my eyes. Like I'm like,
yeah, power, money. I had a teacher say to me, he came in the room and he said, how many of you love money? And like, they were like, this was a spiritual workshop, right? I'm known as a.
And they're like, they're
guru,
timid and shy.
yeah. And like three of us were like this, right? and then he looks at us and he goes, why would money come to you if you don't love it? And I went, oh, it was like and money is just energy. Power is a birthright. We're powerful beings. That is our birthright. Happiness is our birthright. Power, peace, all of those things are supposed to be part of our lives. I came in this time. I'm not a big Shirley MacLaine, past lives, regression, all that. But I know that this time in my life, I see it like a ride, like a, Magic Mountain, Disneyland, a ride that we're all coming from love in that place of perfect peace where we don't have a body, and we come to this earth, and there's one thing we really want to learn and grasp and hone and own. And this time it was power. And what better way to get that power than to be born into a family where I was powerless.
I mean, gosh.
Right?
What better way?
So,
There's
what
only one way.
better
There is, really
way?
is only one way to become powerful is to know what it's like to not be.
Bingo. Past the pain is the power. We're getting all kinds of people giving us the finger. I almost did that. The finger, not that one, but this one. I've never almost done that. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing the FCC is not for vision.
That would have been amazing.
For audio.
That would have been epic. You know me, my mischievous side.
Oh my goodness. I am really,
Wonderful.
really.
Yeah, I really felt the energy coming through my body. That thing you were talking about, your fingers.
Yeah.
Feeling your fingers and your hands.
Yes.
I never thought about it in my hands. I usually feel it like on my arms coming around me, but yeah, to hone it into my hands, I felt that. I was like, yeah.
So at the risk of people thinking I'm completely crazy, because I'm really reluctant woo-woo, the next time we see each other,
Yeah.
remind me, I can make the hair on your arms stand up.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
I think you did do that to me.
I did do that you
Well, I think that's what you did. You transferred that energy.
Yeah.
What we were
It's
talking
crazy.
about.
And everybody can do this. It's not just me. Everybody is energy. Just in case you think I'm like, an alien, we're all aliens. We're all from the other side, and we all have this capacity to be energy. And we're out of time. We have to wrap it up. This has been so fun.
Yeah.
Final word. Do you have a final word?
If we could play the song, I'd really love it if we could play it.
Yes. Play the song. We're going to go out on Don't Give Up on Me. My final word is, you can say whatever you want, but take responsibility for what you're saying. And if you want your intent to be loving, don't say something where the consequence is not loving. That's my final word.
Amazing.
I love
Don't
you.
Give Up on Me. This is on the Veronica album, and which is up for Grammy consideration right now. If you're a voting member, please vote for it for Best Pop Vocal and Album of the Year. Don't Give Up on Me. Thank you.
It's all about balance, peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Go and have the best weekend ever. Go vote if you're
vote. Yeah, that's all you can do, and then live your life, man.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about voting for yours.
Oh, vote for me. Yeah. Screw the election. Vote for Ricky Rebel, please.
Oh my God. I love my life.
Me too. Let's go.
Sick of myself, sick of the silence. Try to get out, I couldn't find it. Everything I've done for me. Holding my love relentlessly. You stuck around, you knew that you shouldn't. And I don't wanna be another fool dream. I just wanna breathe. Put your hands on me. Don't wanna be lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Falling in circles again and again. I can't believe that I hurt my friend. You stuck around after all that I said, and you didn't say a word. And I can't take it back. I'm so broken about it. I can't change the past, but we're still here. And I don't